Hello again, everyone. Stavros here, playing a Legacy League with my favorite deck, Black Green Pox. All right, back again very, very quickly to play a bit more Legacy. I think it's going to be a fun format. As it was before, I actually did enjoy it before also. And I've made a few tweaks to the deck and kind of gotten it down to 60 cards. I kind of thought about the changes that I made and why I made them, and some of them didn't honestly make that much sense. They were kind of a knee-jerk reaction. And the changes that I've made are basically get rid of, go down to 60 cards and bring back Liliana Last Hope and Vraska to the main and keep Karn around though. So basically the difference from the deck that I was running like 2 leagues ago is that one Chalice has changed for one Karn. The main reason for that is Karn draws cards. It's kind of probably higher impact as a top deck than Chalice, like depending on what you're playing against and what portion of the game you're in, obviously. And it's a win condition, which this deck is greatly missing now because of Living Wish going away. Before, when Sylvan Scrying was Living Wish, I had the two Living Wishes, Liliana Last Hope, and the combo in the main as my win conditions. So that's kind of, let's say, 4 win conditions if you count the combo as one. Now the Sylvan Scrying actually can't get a win condition. It helps the combo, like Living Wish did also. So really the win conditions are the combo, Last Hope, and a Karn Sign of Urza. So it's 3 win conditions. A bit less, but this is a control prison deck, and 3 win conditions, like multiple copies of one of them, the combo, and Loam to bring things back. I think it can work. I think it can work for this deck. Now, the reason I got rid of Vampire Hexmage is that I thought it would be a good idea to put it in. So why did I put it in, first of all, is I thought it would be good to have the chance to go really fast for the combo and push it through. Obviously, it's not something you can rely on. With 2 copies of Vampire Hexmage, 3 Urborgs, and 3 Dark Depths in the main, and 4 Mox Diamonds, really, you could power it out that way also. It's not something you can rely with. And then the other thing I underestimated, but kind of knew about, but maybe didn't think about, is that forcing the combo through is extremely hard with this deck. This isn't a deck that can win quickly and force the combo through. It can do it if it disrupts enough first, but at that point, you're not on turn 2 or 3. You're probably on turn 4 or 5. You've disrupted like turns 2 and 3. You've set up the combo on turn 4, 5, and then you've maybe won on turn 6. The other depths decks, which are better at obviously doing the combo, they have many ways to interact and protect the combo in an instant speed. So on the stack, they play Not of This World. They can play Crop Rotation for maybe Sajiri Step to push it through, or maybe Wasteland to Wasteland their Caracas or their Wasteland and then go off for the combo. Or maybe the blue versions play Stifle to stop something, or maybe they play Flusterstorm to stop something else. They have really cheap 1 mana or sometimes 0 mana tools to actually make this work. We don't really have that. We're extremely slow. We have to just go slow and grindy. I think going fast is extremely hard, actually. There are just so many different ways to interact with a combo in Legacy that if you're looking to consistently go super turbo and get it on turn 2, 3 like Turbo Depths does, with Elvish Spirit Guys, Lotus Petals, like all of that mana acceleration, and the way to protect it, and not even protect it once, protect it like twice probably, like with 2 forms of interaction. Or the better way then for us is to probably go a lot slower. As we're going here, we don't have any 1 mana CC stuff. So that's the reason I got rid of the Vampire Hex Mages. Now, the thing is, they do hit 4 mana Planeswalkers, but then I kind of had a look at MTG Top 8 and saw that probably there aren't going to be that many decks that run 4 mana Planeswalkers. There are a couple of Karn decks, not Sign of Urza, a great creator, and then probably a bunch of controlled decks are going to run 1 or 2 copies of Jace. most likely, and then the rest will be 3-mana planeswalkers. Now, the thing that I had underestimated about my really, really nice sideboard cards here, the ones that I put that are anti-combo, the 4 Duress and 1 Lost Legacy, and the 2 Sorcerer Spyglass that I have in there, these 7 cards do deal with 4-mana planeswalkers in different ways, each one, but they are a way to combat it. Plus that, there are cases where I've won games where I've pumped up out enough Karn Sign of Urza tokens and just overrun them, the Planeswalker. Or I've just had Vraska down and just been able to draw cards while they draw cards, and we just go a bit back and forth. And I just managed to disrupt them so much that, I draw cards, I cast my hymns, which are 2-for-1s, they lose more cards, I cast more smallpoxes, and I kind of grind them out that way, and maybe play more wastelands and recur things while I'm drawing cards. So with that in mind, I do have post game 1, I have 7 ways in the sideboard to deal with 4-mana planeswalkers. Game 1, sure, I don't have that much, but I think it's not a substantial enough part of the meta game to actually warrant putting it in. Yeah, I got rid of Polychronos also. Got rid of all the creatures. Actually, playing creatures is confusing to me. I'd prefer to not play creatures and not have to even think about the combat step that much. I think it's just way too slow. I don't think it's legacy level. Well, specifically for this deck, I think in a loam deck. In a loam deck, it's really interesting because you probably have exploration, maybe like in a more traditional loam deck. You have exploration, you get more cards in your graveyard to escape it. You throw it in the graveyard, you find it automatically. Maybe you run something like Entomb to fetch it when you need it. And if you escape it into 12/12, that's when I think it's actually decent. The fact that it's legendary and gets hit by Caracas also, that's not great because all our other things get hit by Caracas. If it wasn't legendary, and at least it could get through that, and if the escape cost was slightly less, I would say, so there are quite a few ifs. The thing is, it could just be a straight 1-for-1 trade with a removal spell from the opponent because it doesn't affect the board once it comes in immediately. I think that's the reality, maybe, of Legacy. If it's something this big, like 4 mana, 5 mana, 6 mana, it has to come in with a trigger that says, I'm gonna win you the game. Like I see the other 4 mana thing, like Oro, 6 mana obviously is Primeval Titan, which does a lot more than than this. Um, and obviously 4 mana is Thought Knots here. Like these are 4 mana creatures. They have to do something when they come into play. So that kind of explains some of the changes that I've made. The rest of the deck has remained the same. And the only other thing is I tried to streamline the board. 4 Grave Hate, 4 Creature Hate with kind of a bit different flavors. 2 kind of almost catch all, like kind of various hate, Sorcerer Spyglass. And then our combo hate, which could be used in other matchups. Like I'm on the board about what to bring out, but duress is kind of universally useful, I'm guessing. It hits a bunch of things, but it's really good against that spell-best combo, as we said. And Lost Legacy is kind of almost a gotcha card where you can say to someone, well, yeah, that's it. You not lose the game, but I make it like much harder for you to win immediately. And for some decks, I think like it could be lights out, like Show and Tell or Thassa's Oracle against Doomsday, or there are probably a few decks that really fear losing one key card. Yeah, I think that's about it for the updates. What I'll aim to do is I'll aim to stick with this for a while and see how things go. And now to just jump quickly into some of the results before we kind of start the league. And I'll just put a timestamp down there. This is the latest league that I played. So I went 1-4 in this, and the previous one was 1-4 also. So we're in a bit of a slump, but that's kind of that's to be expected. There have been quite a few game threes, so I'm not too worried about that. For Season 2, which I'm calling Leagues 11 to 18, I've grouped them all together. Obviously, there's a huge metagame change now, so I don't know if I should cut that up. I'm just going to play the last two, group those together, get the stats for those, and then move on. For Season 2, we're still at a pretty decent, I would say, 55% match win rate. That's okay. And we're pretty good against across the board. Prison is bad, which is D&T, basically. Mid-range is okay-ish. Aggro, I think it's gone a bit down to 57%. We're pretty good against the like quite a bit, and we're 55% overall. And these are kind of the results over the past 8 leagues, it would seem. So kind of a mix of things. No 5-0s, no 0-5s. Kind of in the middle. I think the average of 55% is. I'd expect it to go down actually over the next few leagues. I'd say that the deck is at about, as I always say, 40 to 45%. I think is the real win percentage. Let's see if the metagame favors us or if it could be a bit better. But I'm thinking it's going to kind of go around there. And overall, with all the leagues that I've played, I'm at 46%. But obviously, the deck has changed quite a bit since the first league I played, where I probably shouldn't have played a league that early because I didn't know how to use MTGO also. So yeah, maybe some of those can kind of be cycled out after a while. But yeah, overall doing okayish with the deck. All right. So without further ado, let's go to constructed. Find a Lex League. Pox 4.0. That's good. That is the deck that we're that we're using, and we'll have to pay 10 event tickets because I am out of play points. I've lost all of them. All right, and now I can play a league match. Excellent. So I'm going to click that and hope to find an opponent pretty soon. All right, but we can have a look at the deck while we wait for that. Nope, definitely can't. We're joining the match right now. And they're playing first. It's roughly full screen, I'm going to say. It's good enough. We have the combo in hand, which would be good. We can have a turn 2 Liliana. And we have a 7th Crying to get a Wasteland. So I kept a similar hand last time. It didn't have the combo in it, though, last time. I think this is reasonable for this deck, so I'm going to keep it and see what happens. I do have some acceleration, which is always good. I'm playing against Izzet Delver, which is not good. Or I'm playing against something that I don't know what it is, and that's always not good. In which case, the combo might be good. Oh, Golgari Thug. Golgari Thug. Danger, danger, danger. But turn 2 Sylvan Scrying for Bajuka Bog might be good enough. Right? Right. Chalice on 1 might be good enough now, and then turn 2 Sylvan Scrying. Or do I just get Bajuka Bog now and go for that? I can also go for 2020 afterwards. Let's look at a few things. They have to do this. They have to use Golgari Thug, which is great. And they can't activate Icarid, so we won't take 3 damage. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go immediately for this. I don't think they hit our lands, so I'm going to be a bit more aggressive with my lands and mana. And I think not allowing them to play 1-drops might be a good idea. But I think the way to go actually is this. I'm going to get my Bajuka Bog. They can't hit it with Cabal Therapy. Yeah, I'm happy I didn't misclick that. I should have made that a bit bigger, which is going to be good because then I can get rid of a few things, make them a bit slower, and then just hit them with my combo, which I already have in hand. So I feel that's good enough. Careful study. Okay. Bridge from below. That's pretty good. And they have nothing else there, right? They got rid of 2 Golgari Thugs. Okay. So I think I have to play Bojuka Bog now. Get rid of those Golgari Thugs, right? I think that's definitely the way to go. And I'm going to play my Chalice on 1. And next turn, I can just go off with a 20/20. So I think this is a reasonable course of action for someone like me. And I think it might bring good results to our house of Pox. Well, is there a reason? Is there a reason to do this, really? There's no reason to cast Liliana, let's put it that way. Do they have a bounce spell is a question. I could just go for this and then go the next turn for that. Would they play a main deck bounce spell? Like I feel I've never seen that other red card, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to go for my 20/20. It might be wrong, but let's see. I'm going to pass. And if they have a bounce spell, that's it. I'm going to keep that one. Okay. They didn't have a bounce spell, which is pretty good. Now I'm wondering, it did seem a bit weird, that deck. Careful study, that other little creature. There could, I think yeah, it's definitely Dredge. So Leyline's coming in 100%. These big kind of mana creatures Planeswalkers aren't good enough here. Chalice is pretty good. Liliana of the Veil and him, is actually decent. If I play Leyline on turn 1, then casting him is not too bad. Smallpox, they get to discard something, but again, with Leyline out, it's not a terrible proposition. Lost Legacy, I'm not sure about. I would probably cut some Abrupt Decays. I feel they're pretty bad. This is one of those matchups where I can actually go for the combo quickly. I feel there are a bunch of irrelevant things. Last Hope is probably good enough because it kills Narcomoebas. It does a bunch of things. It might get zombies off of it, but it's not sure. I'm gonna use Leyline though. Did I see any green? Did I see enough green? They could bounce Leyline, I guess. So that's a way for them to do it. Yeah, it's slightly a different flavor, and I'm a bit more confused about this one. But I feel like I'm not removing any of the lands. They're solid. Orberg is solid. Well, but Pajuka Bog is solid. Sorry. The rest are lands, and Wasteland is probably good enough here. Him is probably one of the weakest cards, so that's on the chopping block. I'll put 2 of them here. Smallpox, it denies the lands, and if we're going to mulligan down to Leyline, right, that's 100%. So we're going to use that. Liliana of the Veil, it's tough to say. So I think I might want a sweeper in case things get out of hand. So I'm going to do that. Do I want a second sweeper, or do I want Sorcerer's Spyglass for Cephalid Colosseum, or the land I just saw? Is it kind of Canopy land or whatever it's called? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. It doesn't really. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. Should I keep this like a really wonky like this? This is wonky, but I'm going to submit it and see. I'm not really used to playing against that specific version of the deck. Yeah. So this is not great. I'm going to mulligan this immediately. This has part of the combo. Then it allows me to go into Sylvan Library, and I have part of the combo, right? So maybe I can do something else from there. I think it's okay. It's obviously not a great hand, but going further down, yeah, they might have pumps, a bounce spell, and I'm in real trouble. But okay, so that's not bad. Icarid and Gemstone Mine. That's okay. Mox Diamond wouldn't be bad here. That's probably not great. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie there. Okay. Well, we're trying to slow the game down. So if they bounce one, we have almost the right mana to play the other one, right? And we're delaying them by 2 to 3 turns. Faithless Looting. So they're digging for their answer, which could be a Force of Vigor. They got rid of 2 Golgari Thugs. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, we can kill that next turn, which is pretty cool. And hopefully they don't like Force of Vigorous end of turn. That would be a disaster. Okay, they're digging. They're digging. They've drawn 6 cards, so I believe them. I'm starting to believe. I'm starting to become a believer of that deck. Okay. Maybe we're getting a bit lucky also. They're getting a lot of card disadvantage. So a hymn off the top now. I'm liking it. I'm just hitting them with a hymn, and that's about it. Or I'm hitting them with Liliana. No, that's not the one we want. But we get to look at more cards. Smallpox is decent right now, I'd say. So I'm going to pay to keep 4 in my hand. I'm going to pay to keep this in my hand. I think I'm going to put this on top of the library. I think Smallpox is pretty decent here because I can fetch my... I'm going to get a Swamp. And then I'm just going to cast my Smallpox. They won't have enough. I'll get rid of my Loam in case I need to Loam. Or not. Yeah, I'll Loam next turn. I don't mind. And I'll get rid of my forest. I don't think they're going to hit my lands, right? And I'm leaving it with 1 land and 1 card in hand, right? So if they are going for Force of Vigor, they have they're climbing a weird... Yeah, it's going to be hard for them. Let's put it that way. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh, we got a Wasteland. Yeah. No, put on top. Put on top. We're going to just get back the combo. And let's get a Verdant also. And we're just wasting them, and let's say we're going to win this game. I really can't see how they they come back from that one. Okay, that was a really quick one. We stuck to our strengths. We got a Sylvan Scrying. Like, I was lucky to have that in my opening hand, but that's why we have 1 Bojuka Bog, 2 Sylvan Scrying in our deck. They can fetch, the Sylvan Scrying can fetch the Bojuka Bog. We have 3 chances And with Sylvan Library, they kind of go up. We can draw a few cards here and there. So yeah, that's why we have that actually in the main deck. So it worked pretty well against them. We got some good starts. We mulliganed to Leyline in game 2. And that's the name of the game. All right, so I'm going to call that weird Dredge, but I don't know actually. It was a version of Dredge that I haven't seen before with extra creatures. And I wonder why they would run that creature, because everything else seemed legitimate Dredge to me. It seemed really, really dredgy. Because they also run Careful Study there. Yeah, well, Careful Study, is that really dredgy? Because I thought Faithless Looting and Breakthrough were like the big ones, and Careful Study was less. So they drew so many cards, and they probably got a bit unlucky for, going through 20 cards and not finding their whatever they were looking for, a bounce spell or something. And then we locked them down when we had the chance. Of course, I thought we were already ahead at that point because they had lost so many cards. Yeah, it would have been really hard for them to come back. I don't think there would have been an easy way. Yeah, so the deck worked in that one. Obviously, that's what we're supposed to do. But I'm not sure if it was a fully competitive list. It looked like one, but I'm not an expert. Okay, well, let's go into the next one immediately. And that was kind of the game that I liked. Very quick. We lock people out. Bam, combo. See you later. That is how I like to do it. I do like those grindy, like 50-minute games, but I'll play first. Um, this is a bit annoying. I guess I can loam turn 1 and then play Bojuka Book turn 2. I don't know. That seems. This is one land away from really goodness, but I have an Abrupt Decay, so that can stop something. I think this is keepable. In the next 2 draws, I can draw a land, I think. Right? Yeah. They mulligan to 6, so that's going to help us a bit. And Saito-san doesn't give me any, that doesn't mean anything. So yeah, we're going to go for that. What happens if they Force of Negation it? We're never going to find out. Do I loam next turn? Maybe I do loam and make sure that I grab my land, right? Maybe that's a thing. Once upon a time. Is this like Maverick or something like that? If it is, I mean, Liliana isn't bad. Ooh, okay. Yeah, if I can guarantee a land off the top, that would be great for me. How greedy am I? Do I think I can get that? If I get the land off the top, Liliana here is like, bam, we've won the game. I'm not sure I can guarantee that. I think I have to loam and maybe play Abrupt Decay on Birds of Paradise, but that opens me up to all these other things. Land. Are you at the top of the deck, land? It's the question that I have for you. I could obviously play Bajuka Bog and then delay it by a turn. They play Knight. I Abrupt Decay that. Then I hit their Birds of Paradise with Liliana the turn after. But they've already gotten away with where the upside is huge here. The upside is like huge. I think I'm going to go for it. Let's gamble. I kind of hit a land. We gambled. We didn't hit a land. Okay. Well, it was kind of a land, which means it wasn't a land. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna Abrupt Decay the bird and try to keep him off of that. Next turn, if they play another drop, then I can hit them really well. Let's see. I don't like Trinisphere in this matchup. There's a chance that they don't have another land. Oh. Or that they slam Thalia and then we need one more land. Where does it end? Or they do that, and we don't mind that, do we? Plains. We don't mind this at all. This is Maverick. So I played Maverick twice here now. I'm not going to loam. Okay, I draw my forest. And I deploy my really big hit you with that. So I guess what would be bad is land knight here is probably good, but Liliana stops it for a bit. Scrubland. They always have it. I should believe people when they say they have it. I'm going to keep drawing here. Well, sometimes we have it also. It's a sad day for. Sometimes sometimes things work out for you. So next turn, I think we're going to be hitting them for with Sylvan Scrying. With probably Wasteland. If they don't play another land, I'm going to waste them. They could Abrupt Decay one of these two. But I can get rid of Trinisphere, I think, would be my move here. Let's see. I'm trying to wonder. Skyclave is the bane of my existence, I have to say. It's a good card. I've talked about this before, I believe. Let's top deck again. Okay. Yeah, this is good. I'm not gonna. I can't complain at this point. Yeah, I can't complain at this point. Oh yeah, I have to keep this Liliana. Yeah. We get a 2/2. Not great. They're a very dangerous deck. We know this. They play birds. Okay. It's not a great card for them. We get a Mox Diamond, and we don't have enough to Sylvan Scrying for something really good. So we're just going to get rid of our Mox Diamond, trade our Mox Diamond for something that they have. And then we're going to hope, well, should I hit the Scrubland is the question. I think I'm going to cast this regardless. But I don't know what I'm going to get. That's probably not a good thing, right? Yeah, I'm probably going to do this. It's a bit aggressive, but it keeps him off of black mana. Oh, they already have. They already have that. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I think we're better in games 2 and 3 now that we have our 2 Toxic Deluges, 2 Golgari Charms in the board. I think that'll be better against this deck. Let's see if they run Mother of Runes is the big question here. I was trying to play around Questing Beast. I know it's unlikely, but you have to do whatever you can, I guess. Now I have 7 cards in the... So any Sylvan Scrying represents immediately Green Sun for 1. And hit Liliana, right? with Noble. Yeah, that's a thing. Problem. Yeah, hit Liliana. That's the way to go. Okay, and they're going to lose. They're expecting to lose that other card, right? Are we gonna do this? No, we're not gonna do it. Get Thespian Stage. We're gonna discard a card for them. We're not gonna attack. And we're gonna let them top deck now, and hopefully not top deck anything good for a while. Oh, of course, it's flying. Yikes. Yep, that it's a bird of paradise that can attack. That got me. Okay. I can. This does get rid of our Liliana, but it leaves him with 1 life and 1 something else, right? So, it's one of those. I would like to play it, but then they have 2 mana and they have a 1/1, which is not. Actually, no. I think it's okay because they can't kill the Liliana again, right? And I think we cast this. We get rid of Bajuka Bog. We should have attacked with the illusion first, but we're not used to creatures, as I said. That is weird. They gave me 3 life. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. Sure. I made a mistake. They make an equally ridiculous mistake, I believe. I'm going to get rid of a forest because I am afraid of wastelands, right? Or not. No, I'm not afraid of it because Thespian Stage can copy Oberg in a real pinch. And Bajuka Bog recurring it stops Knight of whatever. Okay. So I'm ahead now. I just need something to seal the deal here. I need a seal the deal type play. And Liliana can keep hitting their 1 card. Yes, they'll keep keeping Liliana down, but we can find something to kill Noble soon. That will be great. Another smallpox. I guess. No, that's not right. We want to have the mana up to actually copy that. We got rid of Skyclave. That was great. That was absolutely great. That's probably 2 Skyclaves gone. That's another land, which can turn into a 1/1 Druid, right? Which would be an issue for us. 1/1, not Druid, Dryad. Dryad Arbor? Yeah. So we're going to loam. We're going to get back these with loam. And we're going to play Wasteland. And then we're going to take up. And that's way they can't fetch Dryad Arbor, right? I feel. Yeah. They've used 1 forest. They've used 1 plains, right? Yeah. Plague Engineer. Yeah. Not a huge one. Not a huge one. Okay. So this one copies Wasteland. Right? That's something. We didn't, we're not going to loam. We draw him, which is useless. We're going to get them to sacrifice a creature. And we're going to waste their land and kind of start from the beginning. But we're down 1. Yeah. They have a creature. We're at 22 life. We have a card in hand. They don't really know what it is. So we need something that kills that, right? Mother Runes. So they do play Mother Runes. Okay. I think I might loam here and try to find that. If I can find the Cabal Pit, that would be great. Yeah, I might loam here. I didn't find the Cabal Pit, but I'm still gonna go for. I found triple verdant catacomb. Wow, that's something. I got rid of a bunch of land, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'll play another verdant catacombs and I'll pass. Okay, they can attack with one thing. Obviously, yeah, we have a slight issue now with removal. We can't hit that. We're going to definitely cast this without thinking about anything. Very quickly and immediately. We're going to play another Wasteland, maybe. Yeah. And then we're going to pass to them. We're at 20 life. We're pretty. Time is kind of running out, so I should be speeding this up quite a bit. Okay. Yeah, we have to put on top of library, put on top of library, keep that. Hit them there. Let's just do that. Yeah, play Bajuka Bog. Hit them there. And then aim to get to Abrupt Decays and kind of go for Noble and then go for Mother of Ruin, just something like that. Okay. I had to click OK there. That's a bit unintuitive for me, at least. I'm also going to just get a swamp. I think I'm running out of lands. Oh, no. I'm not running out of lands at all. Scavenging Ooze. Now there's a draw that I didn't want to see. Is this a good idea to pay for life? No, I don't think so. I'll put it on top of library, play it a bit slower. I'll play, actually, Abrupt Decay here, which might cause them to activate that. But I'm going to lose the Abrupt Decay anyway, so I think this is okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to lose it to Smallpox, so... Okay, I'm gonna go down a. Is it a Norborg? Is that a good idea? I think I have a basic, so that should be okay. They can hit my loam, but I don't mind that much. I think my Sylvan Library is what's going to win this for me. They have no protection now. They have no lands. They can't. They can glow at once. Yeah, they hit the loam, but they can only attack me for 2 each turn, and I'm going to see 3 cards every turn, right? Oh, they can attack me for 3. So it is a clock. Okay. I think we have to do this. Pass to them. It would be nice to get a 2020, honestly, at this point. I feel like We're close to that. We're close to getting a 2020. Or we should have been close after looking at 30 cards, but maybe we shouldn't have. I don't know. Or an Abrupt Decay would be fine. A 2020 would be fine. They're going to be attacking for 4 every turn now, according to them. So, yeah, Abrupt Decay is nice, actually, here. I've played 2. Or Vraska is... I'll take a Vraska any day of the week. Or not. Do I have anything here to kill anything? No. Oy vey. This is not good. I feel like this is... Okay, we have to go down one more, get our Bayou, and hope for a Vraska and a Abrupt Decay. Come on. And a Mother of Runes. Oh no. Oh no. This is how they win it. Come on, 2020. Maybe they have swords in their hand also. That's the scariest part of it all. Oh, we lost this game. Oh boy, we lost the game. I don't know. I don't know what to say. And we've lost a lot of time also doing this stuff. That feels like, again, drew over and looked at multiple cards, looked at probably 35 different cards, drew 30. Probably with Sylvan Library, looked at 35, maybe 40 cards and didn't find the Dark Depths. Didn't find the cards we were looking for. We did get some decent top decks, right? So that's not... We did get some pretty decent top decks. That's a bit annoying, though. I think Toxic Deluge is really good here. Golgari Charm is probably really good. That hurts. That hurts really inside me. We got like big time there. Big time got. They powered through, and we didn't find the right solutions at the right time. We found them all like a turn too late, like an Abrupt Decay a bit too late, and then the land, like each one was slightly too late. The Smallpox was slightly too late because it would have just killed all the lands and their main threats, and each thing was like one turn behind. I think I'm going to go with this, putting these 3 in, but what else do I take out? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Bojuka Bug is actually good against Knight, right? So I'm probably keeping that. Loam can be decent. Like Cabal Pit would have been nice there. So any of the Dark Depths, any Cabal Pit, a bunch of cards would have been nice. Chalice, is Chalice good enough? They have a lot of 2/3 drops. They have Green Sun Zenith for their solution. Trinisphere is good as a lockdown if we get to that position, but they're probably the mana denial deck. I'd probably do Chalice just to get through with get through swords. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to play first and get a Chalice on 1. Yes, get a Chalice on 1, and then followed by okay. I'm going to keep this. Yeah, keeping this. Chalice on 1, followed by Sylvan Library, followed by him, followed by winning the game. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so they can't accelerate into anything, which is good. And we're passing to them. Okay, I think we have to play the one Sylvan now. Play that, pass to them, and see how it goes. Oh, this is, they kept a hand with, yeah. Yeah, that was unfortunate for them. All right, we have officially seen everything now. We have seen everything. Oh, that was like, oh no, no wait, that's just a huge waste of time. And they got rid of Vale also. 2 knights are down. That's pretty good. Dried Arbor. Let's find a solution for this. Come on. Should I just waste them? That might be the solution here. Or should I just go for the combo? Because they have mainly swords against the combo. Yeah, are they going to be able to get their swords or Caracas up? I think they don't have Caracas. They would have played it before. So I hope that they don't draw their one of Caracas and they don't draw another land within the next 2 turns, right? I think that's fair enough, right? Yeah. I don't know. Swords, I have the Chalice, right? Caracas is the only draw that they can get. Ooze, they play, but that's okay. They can go to 21, I guess. That gives them another draw. We're going to get rid of Dark Tips and then play Dark Tips. And then hope that they, concede the game or something. I think this is impossible to come back from. I don't think they've drawn another. Oh, they have another land. But I don't think they have it in their deck now to. Okay. I'm passing to them. I'm going for a 20/20 end of turn. And that's about it. That's all I've got. I don't think they have anything for 3. They don't have Caracas. They don't play crop rotation, I'm going to say. I mean, it would be weird if they did. They've played Knight of the Reliquary. It doesn't have haste. Just going to do that. I'm going to keep that one, and I'm just going to attack them. Okay, that's 1 win. 1 win for the good guys. Okay, that's cool. We won that extremely quickly, and I'm pretty happy about that. We got our Chalice on 1. Chalice on 1 is good. Maybe we should play more Chalices like like normal people instead of 2 of them. Okay. I do like Vraska coming down here because it just answers all of their kind of big threats, except for Questing Beast, which I'm not going to let them get. Okay, let's submit the deck. We're going to try to play the super grind game here, and hopefully get another Mox Diamond to hit their 1-mana accelerant, or get an Abrupt Decay to hit their 3-drop afterwards. I am worried about Kaya because it hits Mox Diamonds, but there's not much I can do against that, I feel. Okay, turn to Liliana, maybe? I'm keeping this because it is a turn 1 Sylvan or Chalice. Okay. This is interesting. I don't think they can kill this on turn 2 based on no acceleration. So I think I can afford to go him them now and hope to even get lucky. And then I can attempt to hopefully draw a land and play Liliana, or just play Sylvan Library next turn. I hit that, which is good in a land. I think that's decent. But what happens if they play Thali, I guess, is the problem. That is the worst draw in the deck. That's the worst draw in the deck. So a knight here is probably bad, but we can follow that up with... okay. They probably have a lot of lands, right? That's why they fetch. They have a lot of lands in their hand, and they have a knight in their hand. So I'm hoping for Abrupt Decay here. Unless it's Kaya. Oh, okay. Thankfully it's not Kaya, because the Mox Diamond getting beat would have been disasterful. But we have a chance at an Abrupt Decay here. Or that. I think that's probably better. So we get rid of our Chalice. We get rid of our fetch land, I believe. Because the Cabal Pit is not a bad draw. It's a guaranteed land, which can get Liliana down if they play something small, right? And also, we can always stabilize with Crucible once we get that down. Interesting. Okay, we didn't see what we were Skyclave, so that's really good. Okay. I think I'm gonna throw those away. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of those cards. Get a Bayou. Play that. Take it up. Now I can take care of all their small little things. I got rid of Cabal Pit, which I'm not that happy about now, actually. That was a big mistake, now that I think of it. It's Skyclave again, coming out of nowhere to cause issues with our life. Oh, library. Sure. We did shuffle, though, so we've got something going for us. Cradle, that's relevant for now. Oh, wow. That is incredible. How do we do that one? How did we do that one? I think I'm probably activating it now with that. And getting a 2/2, and then I'm hoping to go for Liliana, and that should be fast enough. Let's see if they have another Skyclave or something. hitting the bayou is not a bad idea for them. But they only have one thing in hand. Yeah, okay. So we might get punished here for our greediness, slight greediness, but we have Liliana on board. A land here would be great. Ask and you will receive, as always. Extremely lucky, extremely lucky. It's not even a land, it's the best card in the deck. And we have Cabal Pit in hand. I should have probably played Cabal Pit there. Knight of the Reliquary, which is a 7/7. That's some serious stuff right there. Nope, no loaming. Thespian Stage or Cabal Pit. I'm guessing I'm doing that. Can they actually... I'm just wondering. Can they, if they can't get rid of the illusion, they're gonna lose. Yeah, because I'm gonna go for a lot of damage, right? I'm gonna go for ultimate, probably. And they can't race ultimate, I believe. But they could have swords. I mean, it's likely that they have swords, right? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That might be a top deck, or it might be the best top deck in the world. That is great. Okay. Okay. We, you know, we got hit. We got hit. We got hit right there. Let's see what they attack with this, if they make the mistake of attacking. Attack myself, okay. So, yeah, I don't think the difference for Liliana makes a huge difference. I can't block that, okay. So, I guess I'm blocking there. Wow, they turned that one around really well. That was a great, well, maybe it was a top deck, maybe not. I do have some solution in my hand. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, this is great. I think it's great because that's one thing. Then play our land. Activate it again to kill them. This doesn't survive, unfortunately, because we don't have another land to play, right? And now the problem is they might top deck a 1/1 or something like that. But we still have Cabal Pit, right? So next turn we can go Cabal Pit into Liliana, which might be good enough. Yeah, we lose our kill condition. That is pretty annoying. Yeah. If they have what is it called? Skyclave Apparition. This is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a real tough one. Oh, they have an even worse situation for us. Scavenging Ooze with Cradle up. They got us. They got us there. And now they get a 3/3, right? That makes sense. Oh, well, maybe we can top deck Kill Spell, right? Oops. No, we can't. That was just so close, this one. Okay. We have to really... We're one turn away from dying, pretty much, or maybe half a turn away from dying. So it's kind of hard to say what we have to do. I think we have to just go really aggressively, try to kill all their creatures, and hopefully turn it around. It's going to be extremely tough, I have to say. Maybe a 20/20 can help us, but they're going to get rid of ooze right here. I mean, I think that's a given. And we have like a draw and a redraw next turn, so they had the exact right thing in their hand. The Questing Beast plus the Green Sun for Scavenging Ooze. I mean, Green Sun is 4 of, Questing Beast is a 1 of, and it had to be a top deck. Ugh, you know. It's, yeah. It's not exactly an easy one to stomach right here. Green Sun for 1. They're going to hit me for 8. Oh. They're going to just level up that. Make it a 4/4, right? So I don't think I have a way to win this anymore. We've been outsmarted, outgunned. I feel a bit... They're going to attack us, of course. They have a 4/4 that can't be interacted with. No, they attack Liliana. So Abrupt Decay is nice here. Huh. So let's do a redraw right now, or not. So another Liliana here. They sack a creature. I think they get rid of the Hex Drinker, but who am I to say? I don't know anything really. Oh. Okay, so we can draw 2 cards here, and if they don't get another land in the graveyard, which they just did, it can be a smallpox, I was going to say. Oh, okay, they didn't think of that, but they can get Dryad Arbor now. I didn't draw my extra card. But Dryad Arbor doesn't kill a 20/20. Okay. Do I win this? If they attack with both, they can't block me, and then I hit him on the swing back. I may have just pulled this out of nowhere. I'm not going for that, right? Okay, I don't mind that. I'm gonna sacrifice this to draw a card. That's not the card I want to see. Now a wasteland off the top would be nice. I haven't won anything, but because I have 2 redraws with another Nurturing Peatland played off of the Crucible, right? Which I could have been doing a few turns before, actually, so that's a big mistake on my end. Okay, I'm taking the 1 damage. I can't go for a 20/20 because they'll Caracas it. They're attacking that. Ugh, that's annoying. That's not a draw I wanted. Is this the draw I want? Oh, no. There were so many draws there. There were just so many draws. Like, there were a few draws. There were a few draws. Will people accept that? Okay, let's go for this again. There's one more draw, right? Oh no, I didn't. They get Caracas now, right? Oh, they get Thespian Sage. Yeah, I didn't know that they would run Thespian Sage. That's something. Yeah, I mean they could have, but they could have just gotten Caracas, and then I would have been dead anyways. Not taking up the Liliana was a mistake, but it doesn't matter here. And I think they got us pretty well. Actually, no, there's no way out of this. I think. Okay, let's try it then. There's no way out of this. With this little time, there's definitely no way out of this. They have 10 minutes more, so I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not doing well here. Yeah. Yeah, we do this. I should have picked up Liliana, of course. They're going to kill Liliana now. They're going to get Caracas. I mean, they have to get Caracas. Right? Okay. They bounce that, and then they attack with a Dried Orb, and they kill me. So they actually top deck that also. Well, I mean, that wasn't a huge top deck, to be honest, right? Yeah, we're conceding here. And yeah, they won that fair and square. I think we had a chance there to get out of that. We were close. We drew things slightly later than we had to. It was it was dicey. It was grindy. It was exactly what we wanted to see. And again, I'm playing incredibly slow, as I've said, probably the last 3 leagues. So the problem is definitely me at this point, I feel. So I should start playing faster and maybe talking less and doing something else. Yeah. I'll play first. Hmm. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. I can get that Trinisphere turn too, or I can go for Smallpox. Um, so I can play Forest, and they will not know what hit them. They'll be like, "What Forest? Forest into this other stuff?" Ponder, and now I'm casting Trinisphere after this. They'll be like, "What? What in the world happened? What hit me?" So if they don't have they didn't shuffle, right? Okay. Okay, that's nice. That's a nice little thing to have there. I think I'm getting rid of Dark Depths for now. Playing my Swamp. I'm playing a Trinisphere. I haven't played a Trinisphere this aggressively in a long time. If this is show and tell, I am being, I will be punished for my sins. They let that go through. Either they don't care and they're dropping an Ancient Tomb now and Polluted Delta. That could be Doomsday. But of course, they can't counter this, which is pretty cool. So even if it has card disadvantage, I'm going to cast it. Get rid of my Forest. Get rid of a Mox Diamond. Oh, no, wait. I didn't really think of that much because playing Orborg against if it's Doomsday, but I don't really know if it's Doomsday, right? So I'm just going to go with that. It could be Doomsday. That's Doomsday-ish. David van der Raven, Bloodstained Mire. That could be Doomsday still. Oh, well, hello there. Hello there, Sylvan. Oh, yeah. This could be Show and Tell. This could be Doomsday. This could be our worst. This is Doomsday, isn't it? What just happened? They got Kahira back. Okay. I don't know what's going on now. Wasteland, please. Let's begin the games. No. Yeah, I think we're just going to go for that. I shouldn't have played that. That was a big mistake. Well, anyways, we're going to draw a bunch of cards. Okay. I like that concession. I'll take that. They brought in Kahira. I don't know what this means. They're playing something else probably that I don't know. I'm just going to keep my main deck. I have no idea what they're doing. I saw Ponder. I saw Lotus Petal. I saw Kahira. Kahira the Orphan Guard, which gives +1/+1 to certain kind of creatures and stuff. I don't think they're graveyard based. This is going away. I don't think sweepers are relevant. They didn't play that many things. I think duress is relevant. I think duress might be okay against them. I don't think Trinisphere is that good. Or Liliana of the Veil is good. Or Karn is good. And probably maybe Abrupt Decay isn't that good. I mean, I didn't see anything, so it's hard to say. I'm going to put in the 4 duress, try to get maximum information, and have a nice turn 1 play, hopefully. Just to see what they have, and then I'll be better prepared for game 3, I think, if it goes to game 3. Okay, I mean, there's an Abrupt Decay, there's a combo in our hand, a form of a combo. We're on the play, we're going to keep it. We're on the draw, we're going to keep it. We're hopefully going to draw something. It's another 2 spell hand, which I'm keeping, because really there are 3 lands and 2 utility lands. Thoughtseize us. Okay, they're going to hit Sylvan's Cry or Abrupt Decay. We're going to waste on them and try to go slowly towards something. Okay, they took the combo. They're afraid of the combo. Well, maybe it's better. Yeah, I want to see what they're playing. Okay. I think I'm hitting the Brainstorm because Cabal Ritual doesn't represent anything right now. Abrupt Decay is something that I don't really care that much about. I think a Brainstorm is good. I've seen what they have in their hands. They can't deploy their land because I have Wasteland and I'm going to hit it. And they hopefully won't draw into other lands. They played their land. And they drew a Preordain. Okay. Kahira in their hand. Was it? No, it wasn't. No. That's made up. All of it is made up. One top, one bottom. Okay. Maybe they've kept the land there. All right. So we're going. We clearly have a plan here. We're going to go for it. And our plan is our plan. We love our plans. They're great plans, by the way. The best plans, some people would say. They don't have a land. So I think we're going for broke, right? They don't have a land, we're going for broke. And we're getting rid of Orborg, and we're keeping a Trinisphere. And hopefully they don't draw another land. And hopefully we deploy Trinisphere soon. Ah, okay. That's a good one from them. But Trinisphere, if they don't have counter spells, which I don't think they do, I think Trinisphere answers something. Still not sure what they're playing. Okay, so our path is really clear. We're going to follow this up with a Sylvan Library and then just get our Crucible Loam, all that, and just win. Okay. And a hymn is not bad here. Well, this isn't great. Pay for life to keep in hand. I haven't seen any pressure, so I'm just going to go for this super ultra aggressive then their hand type thing. Play my combo, pass to them. I hit their Infernal Tutor, so they're playing. They're probably just playing Tez, right? Or Tez or Ant. Okay, we have a shuffler at least. Yeah, if they're playing Ant, they're probably really, really disappointed with this matchup. I can't think of anything worse than this situation. It's going to be hard to get out of the transfer with Sylvan Library, and I'm going to guess. Okay, sacrifice the land. I'm getting rid of a Bajuka Bog. I can replay it, which is what I'm hoping to do. I get to see one fresh card here, and then I get to shuffle. Okay. I'm going to actually do this, which is a bit weird. So I have two shuffles now. And with two shuffles, I'm hoping that, those will get us home. I don't know. I'm not going to take counters off Dark Depths. I'm ahead by quite a bit. I feel like the deck can deliver. If I misclick here, it will be a tragedy. Okay. Yeah, they left because we had 20 minutes. We could have won that one, I think. Okay, so we had a really close Maverick game. Really, those were really close games, and they were really great. I think I recognize this person's name from the Maverick Discord, maybe, because I'm also on that one. They're probably an exceptional player because they played everything extremely well. They attacked the right things. We got lucky definitely there. They got maybe a bit lucky, but that's life with these types of decks. But yeah, it was pretty fun. yeah, I think the deck is doing what it has to do. And we're up 2-1, and I'll see you tomorrow for the rest of it. Thanks for watching.